Welcome to our very first joint vlog. We're just going to be updating you probably about once a month. We'll try for more often, but that's all I can guarantee right now. Once a month we will try to give you some updates on family, food, business, beauty, since those are our four main categories. With that being said, we're probably just going to jump right into this one.
Let's do it.
So family-wise, I mean, obviously we're 32 weeks at the time that we're filming this. We may be closer to 33 by the time this video actually gets out to you. But I do have a little baby bump, which I'll show you towards the end of this video.
As do I.
I officially don't fit into any of my pre-pregnancy pants, so that's been fun.
And we had our baby shower.
We did have our baby shower. There will be a post going live Friday the 19th, so that post should already be out by the time you see this video. If you haven't had a chance to look at it yet, definitely go look at it. It was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, we had so much help. Our friends and family are amazing, so.
It was pretty cool. I got to go golfing while she did that. It was amazing. Great time.
And it was a tea party theme, so it was really like a childhood dream of mine to just have this huge tea party with every friend and family member I've ever had. So I had tea parties as a little kid, and I had a ton of help throwing this one, but it was so much fun.
So that's where we are in terms of family. How are we doing?
We're doing good. We're still adjusting, still trying to figure out. I mean, thankfully, again, the baby shower and friends and family and things like that, we got so many great gifts, so we didn't have to come out of pocket a whole lot for other necessities.
Yeah, I feel like too, it's taking so long. I feel like it has just, time has stopped once we hit like 30 weeks, and the countdown is really just like dragging on for me.
Well, and once you get into those like single digit weeks, time runs, I feel like it runs slower for sure. So we're not only countdowning to like the end of the year, the holidays, and the launch of our blog, and you know, maintaining our business for the end of the year, but on top of that, we're waiting for a baby. So.
Got a little baby. We got a baby.
But we've got his room done. I probably will put a post up on that shortly once I actually have the last of the photos on the wall. I mean, I think we're as prepared as new parents can be.
It's gonna be a breeze.
I don't know about that, but it's going to be fun. It'll be a new adventure for us. I think that's how we've treated just about everything in our relationship. So it'll be a fun new experience.
Easy. Zero problems, sleeping through the night. I mean,
those are some high expectations.
You guys know.
Yeah, we'll check in a month, and then we'll check in, you know, in January, and you'll see us with sleep bags under our eyes and stuff like that. So we'll take it a month at a time. So food-wise, we have been recipe testing. Nick has a Spartan race upcoming. So as some of you may know, if you follow us on Instagram, I was put on baking probation this week, and I've really just been trying to support him in eating healthy and everything that is not as fun as baking, but that's okay. It's only October, so we do have 2 more months for me to just get crazy with it. One of the recipes that will be coming out, hopefully in November, I am going to try to get it up before the baby, will be my mom's cinnamon roll recipe. So it is originally derived from her cinnamon roll recipe, which all of our friends and family have gotten to taste over the many years, and then I've made some tweaks to it, so that'll be a really good one that you're going to want to try.
Yeah, it's literally my favorite recipe to make, so everybody that has it loves it and asks for a dozen each year. I think we're up to like 15 dozen during the holidays for people. And
they're a labor of love, but once you know how to make them, you will never want to buy store-bought again. They're just like, I have like a frozen recipe too that I'll show you kind of how to make them in advance, and then you can put them in your freezer for up to 6 weeks, so you can take out a batch of homemade cinnamon rolls and make them the morning of Christmas without having to go through 8 hours worth of effort the day before. So that will be coming to you, and then I promise I will be doing more recipe testing. We will be coming out with, you know, some dinner recipes, easy lunch recipes, and things like that too. It's not
maybe some breakfast recipes?
Mayhaps, you know?
Mayhaps, you guys, mayhaps. So now kind of a business update. For those, most of you guys know, we have 2 different businesses. We have a real estate sales business, and then we have a real estate property management business. Both of those are going pretty well. They're kind of on autopilot. End of the year tends to be a little bit slower, so We're, instead of freaking out, just kind of enjoying the time we have to be with family a little more. Everything other than that is going really well. I mean, the businesses have been pretty good.
Yeah.
Great staff, which makes everything way easier.
Absolutely, especially while our lives are changing outside of the office. We just have a really good support backbone to both of our companies. And then at the end of the year, I mean, something that Nick may also post about in the future is just preparing for those slow times in your business. We live in a market that is a little bit different. It's got its own economy because we live in an ag and oil industry in the town that we live in California. So our market is a little bit different sometimes, but we still slow down. So thankfully it is around the holidays, which allows for our employees to take time off. It allows for us to throw a really cool Christmas party for them. And the first few years that we went through it together, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I felt like it was a little scary to go through like the slowdown period when you know that you have 8 to 10 other people relying on your company to pay their paychecks around Christmas.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the other side of that too is it slows down and then immediately boom, tax season hits. So you gotta have money saved for the slow season. You gotta have money saved for taxes. If you're self-employed, savings is the difference between a successful and non-successful company, in my opinion. But
that's about it. I mean, market update for us, I mean, again, we're very slow. Nick's probably gonna put a market update out within the next couple of weeks or so. Just kind of anticipating the new year because we are in that last quarter of 2018. Looking forward to 2019 and what that year is going to bring, even though the end of 2018 may be pretty slow in real estate.
Maybe. My opinion is the busy people are always busy, the slow people are always slow. So, busy market, slow market, we're pretty steady and pretty content.
So Nick's also going to give you an update on our beauty regimen.
This is my favorite part of the blog, is the beauty. This takes work, people.
So I haven't done any vlog sessions as far as makeup applications or things like that yet.
Yeah, why not?
I'm actually curious to see. I feel like the YouTube market is so saturated with those kind of videos. I mean, I can point you in the direction of things that I watch. Not that I'm not willing to do it. I'm just curious. I don't know with the Manny MUA and Jaclyn Hill and Desi Perkins. I don't know if you need another person telling you what to add to your beauty routine, truthfully. So
what about like a normal person telling them though, like, hey, I'm normal, I don't have 5 billion followers, like, I'm not pushing anything, like, here's my legit.
And that may be something, I'm just curious, I kind of want some feedback on that, so if you watch this, you make it to the end of this video and you see me desperately asking for feedback about the beauty aspect of our blog, I'm curious if I should start vlogging about stuff like that, or if you guys are more content with the kind of checklist type things that I've been posting with skincare and hair care and things like that.
Fleeky, contoured.
Those are about all the makeup terms that he knows. But I am proud of those. Don't get me wrong, husbands, learn the makeup terms.
Microblading? I mean, that's all of them. Just those 3.
That's the end. So maybe just some vlogs on those, fleeky contour, microblading.
That would be a billion views right there.
Well, perfect. That's kind of all that we have. I am gonna stand up and just show you where we're at as far as this bump goes. So I'm wearing like a baggy sweater today, but we're growing. We actually got some good news from our OB this last week. We went in for an ultrasound, and right around 24 weeks, my OB was saying that
He's huge!
We were measuring almost 3 weeks ahead of when we are fairly certain that
That's almost a month.
fairly certain that we conceived our child. So what that means for us, I was an 11-pound baby, so I was a big...
She was 11.6, that's almost 12.
I was a big kid, and then Nick was nearly 9 pounds.
Super normal.
No, Nick was nearly 9 pounds. So either way, both sides of those genetics make a very, very large child. But our OB did, at 24, 26 weeks, kind of put it into our heads of, hey, you're probably gonna have a big kid. You may have to consider having a C-section, which obviously is not something that I want to do. It's a very major surgery. It's
Yeah.
a tougher recovery time, but we knew, you know, that's something that could still potentially happen, and we're at peace with that. We've kind of talked about it a lot, and Nick helped me work through the anxiety of thinking about even having a C-section, which is tough when you're talking about having your first baby. But the good news that we got this last week was that our baby has dropped from the 95th percentile in head circumference and potential weight to the 70th percentile. So still big, which is something that we anticipate, which is fine, but we're in a better position, they think, at this point for us to deliver naturally as opposed to a C-section. That's about all that we have.
That's it, guys.
As far as our update.
Let us know what else you want to hear about. Leave us a comment, share it, just kind of let us know.
And we'll try to give you the life updates, like I said, at least once a month, if not more often.
Maybe twice. Daily updates about our lives.
First time parents. If you want daily updates, you can definitely follow us on Instagram at @balancingtheboones.
Bye, guys.
Bye.